G'day, Steve Gurney here, Beginner's Guide to Adventure Sport. We're talking about the snow sports chapter and specifically about cross-country skiing. There's two types of cross-country skiing. One is classic and one is skating. This video is about skating, the basics of skating technique. The difference between the two really is that classic is a bit more like walking and skating is just like skating, like ice skating or roller skating, but you've got skis on your feet. And skating tends to be a bit faster than classic. This video we're going to cover the basics of the technique. We're here at the snow farm in Wanaka. They've got fantastic, kilometres and kilometres of trails out there. If you want more than these basics, they've got great instructors here to go and get a lesson. So let's talk about the gear. The skis are similar to the classic skis, but these bases on these skis have just a nice smooth gliding surface, and the idea is you want to be able to get as much speed as you can, and you're using the edges to get push off instead of the fish scales like classic skis. The ski length wants to be about, well, this is about right for me, isn't it? About as high as my head. Now you'll notice the skis have a bit of a curve on them. They've got a camber and they're very stiff, and when you push off, the whole edge pushes off and you skate off in that direction, just like ice skating. So now we'll move on to the boots. The boots, very comfortable. They've got a really stiff sole and they've got a heel cuff on here to give you ankle support. And the idea is they've got a binding that clips into the front of the ski here. And it hinges so that you can skate. So we'll talk about the poles. The poles are much longer than downhill skiing, stiff and lightweight, and the right length is about between your mouth and your chin. Putting the poles on, we put our fingers and hand up through the strap, then we grasp the strap along with the handle, and the idea of that is we don't have to grip the pole really hard, and that's how we push off. We can just sort of relax our grip and push off. That's the gear. Okay, the skating technique. There's three basic techniques depending on how steep the trail is. So if it's really steep, we need low gear, first gear, and that's herringbone. For moderate uphills, we need V1, and if it's sort of easy uphill, downhill or flat, we use V2. So let's start with gear 1, low gear, herringbone. Let's go and find a steep hill. Right, first gear, which is low gear for very steep hills, and this is the herringbone technique. So we start off with our skis very wide V apart to stop us sliding back down the slope. And I'm going to start off with my left ski and I push with my right pole, and then change to my right ski and push with my left pole, and just keep on going up the hill. And the reason we call it herringbone, because the trail I leave looks like a fish spine, a herring spine. Okay, so now we're moving on to second gear, slightly faster, and this is for uphills, moderate uphills, and some flats if there's a headwind, for example. So how it works is one ski and two poles hit the snow at the same time. So it's a ski pole at the same time. Then the second ski is a recovery ski as you straighten up. Then once again, ski and two poles hit the snow at the same time, and then recovery stroke. So this is how it looks. Okay, so now we're up to our third and fastest gear, which is V2. So this is for flats and downhills. And the timing goes like this. I pole with both poles first in the direction I'm about to go. So it's pole, ski. Then it's pole, ski. And I've got a little kaboom timing phrase that helps me with that one. And so I go kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. So it's, it makes me go fast. So I'll show you the timing. Get up to speed first. Here we go. Kaboom, 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 kaboom. Sometimes in skate skiing you want to do some double poling, for example on some of the fast downhills. So watch the next video on double poling. Hey, so there are some of the basics on cross-country skiing. I'm a bit bumbly. I'm not an expert at it, but it was just some of the basic tips. If you want to get some really good tips, go and get a lesson at the snow farm.